It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm super excited to bring you a beer from Erdinger. Not the regular Erdinger Weissbier. This is Erdinger Urweisse. 500 milliliter bottle, brown bottle, typical looking German bottle this. Here is the bottle cap. 500 milliliters. The beer's coming in at 4.9% ABV. I'm a massive fan of the Erdinger Oktoberfest beer. I think that is absolutely terrific. I think the regular Erdinger, if there was nothing else on the supermarket shelves and I fancied a Weissbier, I would probably buy the regular Erdinger. It's kind of like okay-ish, but I'm hoping for better things with this. I'm hoping it's going to be a great example of a Weissbier. So without further ado then, let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. It's really windy today. I'm not sure if you just heard the bin blowing around in the garden. It's empty, but it's just like a sail out there. So 3-finger, slightly off-white head, good levels of carbonation, a hazy amber coloured beer, nice and hazy as it should be for a Weissbier, amber in colour. There's two things going on here which I'm kind of looking at with intrigue, if that's the word. One is that there's two levels of carbonation here. You've got small carbonation with the carbonation rising up the middle of the glass, and then every now and again, if you shake the beer around a little bit, you'll see that there's large carbonation rolling off the bottom as well, which two different bits of carbonation. Maybe I've got a slightly dirty glass. I don't think so. It doesn't look overly dirty, does it? You know if you've got a dirty glass if there's lots of carbonation stuck to the inside of the glass there. So the beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you're a fan of German Weissbier, if you like your Belgian beers or your American beers, if you've travelled the world, if you've worked away and you found that beer that you love and you want to drink it back in the UK, the best place to find it is beersofeurope.co.uk. Now, looks like we can get the last. There's a link in the description box of the video for beersofeurope.co.uk. Able to get all the beer in the glass now. Let's get the aroma on this one then. Oh, it smells good. This one smells good. Little bit like herbal and clove and banana like. You definitely get the wheat coming through in the aroma too. But also what's important, it does, even at this stage, seem to have a better aroma than the regular Erdinger Weissbier. Let's dive in and find out how good it is then. Oh, spot on really tasty Weissbier. Stone the crows. It has all those kind of fantastic hallmarks really, the wheat, the malt, the biscuitiness coming through, but then it has a really big, bold banana, clove and a spices flavour, and that's coming from the yeast. The yeast produces that flavour in the beer. So why is it better than the regular Erdinger? Well, what I find with the regular Erdinger is it's a little bit sweeter than a regular Weissbier. It seems sweeter, and it seems to have that sweetness kind of dominates the beer a little bit more. It doesn't have that kind of normal, if you like, big, bold, punchy, yeasty flavour that you generally get from a Weissbier, a good Weissbier, banana, clove, spices. It has it, so I'm not confusing you, it definitely has it in here. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releasing more of that flavour. It's got a lovely, creamy, rich mouthfeel. This would be, now Weissbier is, if you watch the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, you know that I drink tons of Weissbier. I drink an awful lot of Weissbier. This is the type of beer I could be able to drink quite a lot at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. It's also a beer that I could drink a lot of on a hot sunny day in the garden. If we ever get a hot sunny day in the garden, we're nearly going into double figures in April, and it still doesn't feel like we can get out of this winter. It's feeling really quite glum at the moment, desperately kind of waiting for summer to hit. But when it does, this is the type of beer, like the barbecue, get some really good quality sausages on the barbecue and just enjoy some Weissbier in the sunshine with family or friends. Or on your Todd. Whatever way inclined you are, you know? The other good thing about Weissbier is you can chill it down because it's flavour from the yeast. You can chill it right down and it won't get affected by chilling the beer down too much. Now, if you chill a hoppy beer down a bit too much, then it will get affected. It definitely will get affected. You get less of the hop characteristics. You definitely get a little bit of less of the malt characteristics too. But with Weissbier, you get none of that really. So, I am going to rate this one. It's all in the wonderful language of Germany, so there's not much point in me trying to read this, but it's available at beersofeurope.co.uk. Erdinger Urweisse. I really like this. Really like it. I like it enough to give it. It's fantastic. Look at that lacing on the glass. Look at the quality of that beer. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.